Hey guys, this is Kaylee with Simply Me. I am back. Today is Thursday. I promised you all a video on Thursday, so here I am. The first thing I wanted to touch on was the Grammys. I know it was a few days ago, so I'm really sorry. I'm just talking about it right now, but we have to talk about it. Very weird this year. I'm going to start out with Taylor. Taylor Swift. I love you, girl, but seriously, what is with this whole pagan theme at the Grammys? This whole and I'm totally not against the pagan thing, but it just didn't work for the Grammys. I didn't get it. You have Taylor Swift. She's sitting at her piano, playing, singing. It's real beautiful, and then all of a sudden she starts going all exorcist on us. She's like while she's playing, like she's crazy. She's like having a heart attack on stage. This is totally not Taylor. She's supposed to be bright and bubbly and making fun of her boyfriends and young and cute, and she went all exorcist on us. What is that? And then you have Lorde, who also very young and impressionable. Well, I would think. I guess you know she's 17 anyway. She's got her fingertips are painted black. And she's doing this like writhing thing on stage while she's singing, and it looks like she's having an attack. What is that? Like, and the whole thing, the whole Grammys was like black and red and dark, and you even have Katy Perry with like she herself was doing this. They have these like upside down broomsticks, and they're all pole dancing on broomsticks, and there's fire and brimstone, and it's crazy. And then at the end of the Grammys, they have 33 couples marry, and this part was great. They were homosexual, straight, black, white, Asian. I mean, there was all different kinds of couples getting married, 33 of them, and this was beautiful. But I don't get it. Why are we going to have a fire and brimstone Grammys, and then at the end we're going to have Madonna sing while 33 couples get married? It just didn't make sense to me. I didn't get it. And then you have people who are going against the Grammys saying that they had done something wrong by marrying homosexuals on stage. And I'm just like, get over yourself, people. I don't know if you guys all know who Kirk Cameron is, but this is what he said about it. I'm going to read it. You can see the reflection in my glasses from my phone. I'm sorry. I know it's lame, but I told you I don't have the best equipment, so get over it. Okay, so it says, how did you like the Grammys all-out assault on the traditional family last night? As a husband and father, I am proud to announce the release of my new family movie, Mercy Rule. Last night, the lines were drawn thick and dark. Now, more than ever, we must work together to create the world we want for our children. I'm hoping that just as Fireproof restored marriages, Mercy Rule will strengthen families. Really? Is that a plug for your movie? Or was that, I mean, what was that, Kirk? Seriously? Get over yourself. I myself am a Christian. You know what the number one commandment is? Love thy neighbor as you love thyself. There is no greater commandment than these. Get over yourself, Kirk Cameron. That was a beautiful ceremony. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense, but it was beautiful. Speaking of rich and famous people, last night I'm watching this show called The Secret Lives of the Super Rich. My jaw dropped to the ground. I cannot even fathom the amount of money that this show was talking about. They had this one bar where you can, and it's normal to get, $750 glass of cognac. That's like 3 car payments. Are you kidding me? $750 cognacs. They have this store it's called Patek or Patek watches. They make 11 million watches that you wear on your wrist. $11 million. That's like if you won the lottery, you'd be wearing it on your wrist. And the people who have the money to spend $11 million on this watch aren't even allowed to buy it outright. They have to apply for it so that the maker of the watch is sure that they're using it and know the worth and value of it. $11 million on your wrist. And break that shit. Like, seriously, who does that? Get over yourself. Okay, they have this home theater. This guy, he goes and he makes these custom home theaters on this show. And they're $1 million to $3 million. If the entire home theater is a third of the cost of that watch, by the way. Anyway, one of these people who shall not be named for their safety, whatever, had his home theater made, and it was, I think he said $2.5 million. Who cares? It was a crap ton of money. Complete with a candy bar and an ice cream bar. One of the things they put in the theater was this doll that I could have made out of paper mache and painted that they bought for $20,000. A doll that sits behind a glass case that will never be touched. $20,000. How many kids in Africa could have been fed with that money? Now, listen, I'm not going to go so far as to say that if I had millions and millions and millions of dollars that I wouldn't spend some on myself, but a $20,000 puppet makes my eye twitch. See? $600,000 on the technology itself. All the while, I'm in the kitchen making lasagna soup out of leftover lasagna. Which is my next subject, by the way. So, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I love to cook. And I love to make something out of nothing. I'm one of those people who can go into the kitchen and get 10 different items and just make something out of it. Well, we had a lasagna in the fridge, and we're like, okay, let's throw it out. And I said, no, I saw this thing for lasagna soup. It sounds disgusting, right? It's so good. And it's really easy. You don't have to use leftover lasagna. In fact, it's probably better if you do it fresh. But I thought it was, secretly, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out either. But I took chicken stock, threw the whole leftover lasagna in it, boiled it. I had cooked onions and garlic in a pan and threw that in, and then stewed tomatoes. And I cooked it for like, I don't know, half an hour on medium. That soup's amazing. And I think you should try it. And if you want the recipe, you can message me or email me or put it in the comments or add me on Twitter. Anyway, that's the end of my spiel. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll probably post a couple videos before next Thursday. Please subscribe below. Please comment, like. Also, you can join me on Twitter. It's SIMPLI_MI_now. That's simply _me_now at Twitter. And have a great day. Thanks, guys.